You.
Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes. Joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pull the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Find out. Around and find out. Have no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Fights forward for only about a yard. 21. Well, this defense for the Commanders was terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Working out of the gun. Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender had it over at that time. It's going to lead to third down. You talk about this Washington defense. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. That flag, that'll push him back 5. At after the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Throwing. Love. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they got a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Here's Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game you play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
To throw now. Here's Love. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43. That one goes for 13 yards and it's easy 6.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Love. Pass the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers put tonight's first points on the board as they take the early lead. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he gets belted at the end of that one. Working to put a drive together. To throw is Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Center. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. You look at this Packers defense. Currently #1 in the NFL against against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number one and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
Week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now they'll change things up. Daniels looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there, first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving them the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Off the play fake, Daniels. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards the pick up there. Well, that's not just his first, not his second already, his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 19. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense, Charles. He already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions. Had no man that time, man, put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10. 3rd and 2. Mariota again. He'll buy some time right. Unable to corral him. He fights foot, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Marcus Mariota, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you see this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Love now. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Love looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He finds some open field here. And he's out of bounds right around the 34. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. As they've got it as we resume action. Love from the gun. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down. And that's exactly what he did.
Two 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now again to Jacobs running right. There's some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 13 yards, 1st down Packers.
A good run there on the right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Red 38.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So from the 37, here's a second down and 9. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And Watson has it right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag right against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Ready. 50, green, smash, red. Black, six. Yellow, line.
Play action this time with Love. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Wade. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
But the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job on the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people get credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways. Because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When they approach this drop, they have confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the last 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mariota. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Love. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam, because that receiver all alone by rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw. Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
There's another example of defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give him a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force him for a down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing. Love. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 48 yards. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble, because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, trying to tie this football game. And getting this just shy of midfield, he's spotted at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing is Mariota. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. And That's good for a gain of 6. That is second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's where the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They just get the play off. Now Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To the air again, Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Mariota. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Here we go. Right, 6, field, left, slide through.
Final play of the half. Love. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of mistakes.
The final shot before break. Love. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Play action now. Mariota. To the right side and intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating, because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
Following the interception, Love. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now it's second and 10.
Here we go. 45. Wide.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one's incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Love. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception return for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And it turned out well for them.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 17-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better.
Through the middle of the field. Touchdown! Packers! Tucker Craft. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year. And the Packers have retaken a third quarter lead.
Well, this is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled, and now it's blocked. And now Washington has it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, I think I need an oxygen mask after those last 2 plays, CD. The long touchdown followed by the even longer return on the block PAT.
I wonder if after that long touchdown, if someone actually needed a play off and didn't take it, and maybe that was the breakdown in protection that led to the block.
And the return down to a lead. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in-vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them,
the turnover fast continues. Here's another interception. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. The part of this defense now without a interceptions in this game, but this time they say something about his fair play, because remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added this into their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match that opposition's pick six from earlier in this game.
So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call it.
And for the third time tonight, he's intercepted. And they're going to take over at the 26-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good one there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here's Love. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Matthew Gordon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. McManus now for the extra point. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to a abrupt halt. Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action. Mario. There's a short one pulled in by center. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. That's going to be coming to the field to McLaurin. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders have got it back to within the score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to the touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Solid return, pretty good field position. That started the 32. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Counter play with Jacobs. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
3rd and 12. Operating from the gun. Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On play action, Mariota. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Quay Walker. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. On this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Operating from the gun, Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Yellow, white,
Working out of the gun. Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll be tackled out 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops them short, bring up a 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2nd and goal from the 1. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
They take this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Out there, set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Brown goes in motion left. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. 4th quarter, every drive so critical. You figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't even save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one even matter.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays. Heads out the move on 1st down. Play fake. Mariota. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, the lineman on the other side has got it. And a defensive-minded coach loves to turn up the heat, turns up their days off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Will go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the side, pulled in.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. They will run the draw with Jacobs. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Wow.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10 spot at the 11. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Glove. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Marshawn Lloyd, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are on their way to a 2-0 start. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Washington. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Now, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Two scores down, two timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done slim and
let's put that water back, man.
I do believe we saw some just leave the door.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
He's going to do it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Say what?
5 yards now. It's 3rd and 5.
Did I make sure that they come up with a team? Did I thank them?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
There'll be 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing. Love. Man, that's complete. And he has a Packer first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script. It's a gain of 14 there. That should be enough to get him home free. The DQ is stopping one more time as they take the knee. Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
Fuck Jay Daniels keep getting hurt every motherfucking game. Like, come on. You ain't even fucking hurt. What the fuck?
I'm a man with a massive plan.